Hello, my name is Phil Rugling and I teach A-level psychology at the Maynard School. Psychology is the science of mind and behaviour, and we teach it as a science subject where there are opportunities for experimentation, and we're testing theories and we're looking at how we might do research. In terms of the content, the lower 6th year or year 12 looks at aspects of memory. We look at social influence, so things like conformity and obedience. We look at psychopathology, so we look at how we might define abnormal behaviour and different ways of explaining it and treating it. And we talk about things such as depression and OCD and phobias. And we also look at attachments. Our paper 2 will start looking at things like research methods. In fact, research methods is quite a large chunk of the A-level. Being a science subject, it actually counts as a science A-level for many things. We look at how we would design and carry out experiments, and throughout the course where the opportunity arises, we'll look at doing some kind of study and presenting our findings. We also look at the biological aspects of psychology. We'll look at how the brain works, what different regions do within the brain, and we'll look at some of the different schools of psychology through the history of the subject. The final paper covers some optional subjects, and we tend to choose gender. At the moment we're looking at schizophrenia, and we also look at forensic psychology, so criminal psychology. Psychology goes with a range of other subjects. Being a science A-level, you have the methodology and the scientific rigour with it in terms of looking at studies and how you might test certain ideas. And it also has a small mathematical component where we have to be able to analyse data and look at statistical testing and things like that. Nothing too scary. But we also, so it caters well for people who might do a combination of humanities or arts subjects, because it balances things out by giving a bit more of a scientific edge. But on the other hand, it's also an essay-based subject where you often get the opportunity to write more of an extended answer, and we might end up doing a 20-minute essay looking at, I don't know, the biological causes of schizophrenia, or what is the most effective way to deal with criminal behaviour, or whatever the essay might be. In terms of entry requirements, there are no specific subjects required at GCSE, as long as you get the standard school offer. Most people haven't done the GCSE. We certainly don't run it at the Maynard. So everyone's starting from scratch, so you don't need to get a GCSE in it before starting the A-level. Okay, so girls get quite a lot out of the A-level psychology in terms of being a subject that is has a bit of scientific rigour behind it, and you're looking at experimental design and the more of the practical elements of how you would carry out a science like that. But on the other hand, it's good because it allows you to practice your essay skills and your extended writing.